today's the witch up day. We are here. We made it through. I'm feeling very much like, oh my God, we got through the week. It was a lot. Even my voice is like not quite here. Maybe I talked too much yesterday at work. So not yesterday, Thursday. Oh my God, I don't even know what day of the week it is. It's been that kind of week. Anyway, I hope you all are doing good. I'm just tired, really. So, don't want to complain like I normally do. But real quick, check on the nails. I already put away I did. I put away no, here it is. This is the linear top coat I did. And I snapped, I think, 3 nails on this hand. All 3 of these broke at work. And then I believe it was this one broke a little bit. So I was at work like most of the day filing away. So I don't know what's going on with the damage, but the damage is quite real. So probably just going to continue just putting on a thin thing, so we won't even bother with nail polish this week. But other than that, I carried the new Michael Kors bag to work, so I like it. Honestly, I carry so much crap with the Neverfull that what I did is I pulled out my insert from the Neverfull and threw it into the Michael Kors, and then there was barely any room left over for the computer, and I had to carry a bunch of other stuff in there as well for an all staff. But I'd like to get a smaller insert, but that kind of defeats the purpose. My whole point is I like to get work bags that I can kind of like just pull and interchange and take what I have and just move things along. So if I can't get it to work with the Neverfull's insert, then I'll just have to figure out a different method to swap work bags. But that's always my go-to because I keep it packed and it's got all of like a spare mouse is in there, the pens, the notepad, my badge, all the things that I need to get into the office. And then I just pull my computer off of a docking station over here, throw it in, throw my work cell phone in, and head off. So I've got lotion in there. I've got my nail file, I've got all the things that you need to go into the office. But it did work out. So I'll show you that in like, another segment. It's over there on the other side of the room. But I thought I'd talk about adventures in unnecessary spending. I guess that's what I'll call it. I did some unnecessary spending. I don't even know why I did this. I'm trying to remember what the special was. There was something that there was a gift with purchase. Oh, I know. I know exactly why I did this. Okay, so I am obsessed with this Tatcha face spray. It's like one of my favorite misters. And I've been having just hydration issues, dryness, what have you. I was using La Mer facial oil and skincare for the last month or so. And it's going okay, but there are some days where it's like a little bit not as moisturizing as what I had been using in the past. So kind of in a strange place. But anyway, this stuff is, in my opinion, I think overpriced for what it is, but I like it a lot. And I like it better than the other like skin mists and toners that I have. I'm trying to think if the last one that I liked other than Tatcha that was cheap was one I think by Morphe, and that was nice. And I think Jeffree Star had one too, and I know everybody hates him with a passion, but when you got good stuff, I'm just saying. So I was doing the Google searches, and something came up, and Ulta had the item. And then of course I'm like, well, if I buy this, I have to get this. And if I buy this and spend that, I get this thing with free. So I went down the rabbit hole of just like, oh, add to cart, because if I get. all the things. So that a lot of this is just like miscellaneous stupidity. But we'll start with this was the item that I picked up, and it came with this freebie. So this is Peach and Lily Glass Skin Veil Mist, and it's supposedly the closest thing to the Tatcha Skin Mist. We're going to see. It's a very large bottle, and so I think it was $20, so about half the price. So I believe this is $45 for the full size, and I think this is the small little trial size bottle is like 20 something dollars from Tatcha. Glass bottle, very nice. I'm gonna open it up like this to smell it. Smells okay. It's got a very similar milky texture or look consistency to it, so that might be why. Mist liberally throughout the day whenever skin needs instant glassy radiance. I know I just did the Tatcha one, so it's like I feel like I shouldn't be doing this one too, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't mind it, but the sprayer, this is beautifully like a very fine mist. The Morphe one was the same way. It had a very fine spray, and Jeffree Star's is also the same way. This feels like a normal, like throwing out some cleanser or something like that for your Windex. So maybe I'll just pour it into the Tatcha bottle. So maybe when I'm done with this, I'll refill with this. So I will report back on the feel of it, and if it's a comparable one to use. It's clean, cruelty-free, all the things that they claim to be. And then their gift with purchase was a cleanser. So I did that. And then they had something like where if you buy some Ulta stuff, you get a gift with purchase. So I think it was like $10 or $12. So I needed some new tubing mascara. I bought the Ulta brand just to try because I love the Tarte, but I just wanted to try a different one. Oh, I will tell you, this one, it says tubing. No, they lie. It is literally raccoon and mess. And the panda eye, that's exactly what I got. It just literally turned into smush. It's not tubing at all, at least for me. And maybe it's just a defective tube, but complete crap. Do not recommend. So I got the Ulta Lash Mascara. I wanted a new loofah, so I picked up a couple of loofahs. This one just looked cute, so I know it's very infantile, but it was fun. So I just picked those up to have. And the gift of purchase was this. It was kind of like, I saw it on the denim trend. It's just this little cosmetic case. It looked sweet. So comes with a whole bunch of little goodies inside. So once it's flattened out, it'll be a good pouch for, needing to put stuff in. Wipeable interior, so always good. There you go. That was my unnecessary spending this week, because apparently I have to do it every week. We will go over and pick out the fragrances of the week. We will do the usual things, except for the nail polish, and yeah, kind of go from there. Okay, we're over at the fragrance counter, and I think I said it last week, I was having a, I didn't want to think about it too much kind of week, and it did its job. I really enjoyed wearing everything on the tray. It's pretty simple with the vanillas, my wood sage and sea salt, and then a Trap Revs. Interestingly enough, I did not wear wood sage and sea salt to the office. I wore a Trap Revs, and I wore wood sage and sea salt like on Tuesday. So just kind of took it for a different direction than I had planned, but I just felt like wearing a Trap Revs to the office. So I really like the scent. I'm glad I got it. I'm ticked off about all the price increases with Louis Vuitton. And that one certainly in the special design was not cheap, but I really like the fragrance, and there are several that I'm really excited about. So I just was happy with everything from the week. Let me go find what I want to do for next week. Okay, we have a tray, and we have 6 on the tray this week. I just figured if, something didn't, I may not want to wear this one, but you can see the theme. Cherry, 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 cherry. All the cherries. Did I ever tell any of you that I live in Cherry City? Salem, Oregon is known as Cherry City. So I am doing the homage to my home, well, I should say hometown. It's where I live now. It's not where I grew up, but it's where I live now. And very happy to be part of our little city. So got the Eau Cherry from Bath and Body Works to try out again. These are the dupes for Electric Cherry and Cherry Smoke from Tom Ford. Have the actual Lost Cherry from Tom Ford back here. And then these dupes for Lost Cherry, the Lovefest from Kaylali, and then the Finery one, not another cherry. So it is Cherry Central, Cherry City in here. And this is the tray of the week. Purg. What are you doing, Purg? What's that pug doing? Is that pug doing sniffies on the new furniture? You are. You're doing sniffies. Pupils. Does it smell good? The nice new furniture? What do you think, Boo? You gotta rake up this fake lawn. Do some outdoor chores and the like. But these chairs seem mighty comfy, so I think I might just stay out here. Right, Mama? Yeah. We stay out here, be comfy. Okay, so this is the new bag I got from the Real, and as I mentioned, it has some pretty significant hardware damage. I mean, scratching. But overall, it's in really, really good shape. So the leather is pliable, but still relatively stiff. But you use these 2 little kind of ties to just kind of keep it closed. But I will take that apart. But anyway, so I just kind of threw my Neverfulls organizer in there with all my work stuff. And then I'm slotting my computer back here behind. And yeah, it just kind of worked out really well this week. So $46 for this beautiful leather bag. It's just so nice. So I'm eyeing some other Michael Kors collection from this era just because it's just really nice quality leather, the suede in here. I mean, just the construction of the bag is beautiful. So, I mean, I know he's not like the most favored brand out there, but this particular, the runway collection stuff is just really nice. All right, so I carried the YSL for most of the week, and then I used, I think, as I mentioned, the Michael Kors for work, even though my intention was to use the Neverfull. So it was relatively successful. you can barely get anything in them, but you can make it through. I have to find a, what's in here? Oh, I went and got my eyebrows waxed, and my esthetician does stickers, and this is the one that I picked up for the week. It was just cute. So have that sticker. You need to take out my ID and bank cards and everything like that, and find a new SLG for the week. So let me go. I know what bag I want, so that's been picked out, but I gotta get an SLG and get some new rotation going. So I will be back in just a few with that. All right, so we are back. We have this little itty bitty card holder that I've had for a while. I can't even remember when I picked it up. I want to say it was last summer, and I've never carried it. So still have the tags. Of course, it's from the outlet, so $78 comparable value. I think I spent $28, maybe $30 on this. It is a 4-card case, and then the center slot, so very similar to LV, but I just liked the tonnage, yes. It's a gradient from light brown taupey to darker taupe. And the reason why I picked up that one, not just because I haven't used it, because I haven't used a lot of things. I have 2 Chanel items I've never carried. They're in a box over there that starting to question my sanity. The reason why was because I want to carry the Reed Krakoff that I picked up a few weeks ago. Girls, you have so much energy today. Goodness gracious. They're fighting over a toy. So Reed Krakoff, because it has the vachetta trim in there, it's not an exact match, but that one right there, the most top one, you know, I'm reaching, but that's kind of my thought process there. So, with the interior of this is the Atlantique small. It has 2 slip pockets right here, 1 zip pocket here, lined in leather, leather bottom, lined in fabric. And then it has a zip closure for security. It has D-rings right here for a crossbody strap. Yeah, so that's the tour of the inside. And then it's got a pouch that also you can use, and a front pocket up here. So lots of storage and the like for this. I just noticed that this is silver. So I was talking about, this looks gold on the edges, and these are silver. So maybe my crossbody from LV will work. Where are you, strap? Is this it? Here's it. So I have this crossbody strap in patent with very silver hardware. And I think that is going to work. So I'm going to mix brands this week. Add that strap and put everything else. So I'm taking my pen case this week. I am going to add my sunglasses in. I'm going to keep my catch-all in this because it goes. Put my coin in. Card case in. Our card case. Getting a delivery. What's going on? Card case here in the zipper pocket. Key in as well. It's getting tight in there. And I'm on my phone right now because my other camera phone, the battery died. So phone will go here, but quite together. Let's put this strap on and see how it may look. So there's that. Ladies, ladies. All right, we got a winner. Reed Krakoff Atlantique with a Louis Vuitton patent, however you want to say it. That is the bag of the week. We make lemonade out of lemons, I guess, when you don't have the entire set. Yeah, fix it up on your own. So, bag of the week. All right, we're wrapping things up. I've done a coat of linear holo again. It's basically, clear with a little bit of sparkle. Trying to get these healed up. I'm going to work on, what I have not been doing is using my little gifts from my friend, mi amiga Laura Camachica sent me those. Maybe that's what my problem is. So I need to start being more diligent. I've been spending too much time kind of housework, other stuff, not taking care of my hands and the like. I will tell you, this, I've sprayed it twice and face is a little sticky. So definitely not a dupe for the Tatcha. The Tatcha is beautiful. It's just like, it's like having water on your face without having water on your face. It's just the stuff. So on my search. So if you happen to know of a good dupe that has that same refreshing but not sticky, maybe it's the hot flashes that are causing the problem, something that is refreshing but not annoying to throw on your face. That's what I'm looking for right now. So I hope you have a great rest of your week. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. So for those of you that are mothers, I hope you're being taken care of. We sent flowers to Stefan's mom. The Pugs aren't, that I'm aware of, doing anything for me, and that is okay, other than giving me lots of loves and kisses. And that's all I need because I love them so much. So they're the best things ever. You can see Pug Lulu up here, little mascot. I hope you have a great week. I will see you next week. I hope that everything's going well on your side, and let me know down below what you're swapping into, be it your fragrances or your bags, your SLGs, what have you, and what you're into right now. So I love chatting with you as per usual. I will see you next time. Take care.